Hi, my group is number 10 and we're going to talk about Brics. And our question is what is left of the Brics without China? First of all, what's Brics? Brics is the acronym coined for an association of five major emerging national economies. These economies are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The Brics members are known for their significant influence on regional affairs. All these nations have in common a large population, which provides them a giant amount of natural resources, and most importantly, the enormous figures they have presented of their growth in their GDP and the participation in the world trade in recent years, years which make them attractive as an investment destination. From its creation in 2001 to the integration of South Africa in 2010, Goldman Sachs argues that the economic potential of Brazil, Russia, India, and China is such that they can become the four dominant economies by 2050.
What is left of the BRICS without China? To answer this question, it is essential to take into account not only that the BRICS nations represent the 40% of the world's population and the 25% of the world's land, but also that the prediction for this group of nations says that by the 2040, the BRICS countries will take over the large Western economies. But even though in the first decade the results were positive, at the end, in 2014, only China and India were responding with exponential growth. Meanwhile, Brazil and Russia were going in the opposite direction. And now, without China in the equation, the investors have lost faith in the BRICS. Now, without China, what is left of the BRICS is the symbol, name, concept, and ideal that it represents, because as economical power that will become the new superpower nations of the world is just now a dream.
Only a question of interest because according to MEA Government of India, this grouping brings together the major emerging economies from the world, comprising 42% of the world population, having 23% of the world GDP and over 16% share in the world trade. At the same time, BRICS has emerged as a major factor in peaceful, prosperous, and multipolar world. Additionally, as Elsevier report states, China's economic success has transformed the world economy and global commerce that had place in 1980s. This, in turn, has led to boosting economic and commercial activity, either directly or indirectly, in most countries in the world that see themselves as having benefited from China's. In conclusion, as BRICS is a group of countries, each of the members is important and had contributed for achieving the goals and actual success. But it is also important to mention China had been playing a main role for each of the countries to become part of the rising powers. So without China, they would probably had a smaller success.
My partners and I share the same opinion about recording this video, as we think it was clearly fun to record. We have a good time while studying and while recording. Communication was a very important factor for this, as we could share various ideas and we entertain while doing this. By the way, how could this be made more fun? I think that by adding more individuals to each group, creativity and the development of the video will be better. And also by rewarding the best video, this could be made more fun.